Welcome to my Beginners Pilates series. This is a series of 10-minute Pilates workouts for beginners. So I hope you've done your number one. Now I'm going to take you on to some slightly different exercises here for different areas of the body. So we're going to start off on our side. Good work. Tuck your bottom hip back, scoop in your tummy, tuck the bottom under, and then push this top knee away. I want you to feel like that knee is a little bit longer, that leg is a little bit longer than the other by shunting or shoving that hip away a little bit. Just create a little gap underneath you here by just opening up through the waist and scoop in through the tummy. Make sure that bottom hip is tucked back enough, and then we're going to be lifting that top knee. So lifting the top knee up. Now, it doesn't matter how high that knee goes. You will actually notice that my knee doesn't lift very high at all. So lifting that knee up. Good. You should only feel it here. I don't want you to feel it down into the leg or in the inner thigh or here. If you're feeling it in any of those areas, you need to tuck that hip a little bit more and scoop in a little bit more here. Good. So as I've mentioned before, Pilates is all about high numbers. We're working muscles that need to do work for long periods of times, stabilizing the joints, stabilizing the body, creating some kind of scaffolding to hold the body up. So scooping in through here, lifting that knee. Brilliant. Good work. So if you need a little bit more guidance on these exercises, you can find my Beginners Pilates workout a little bit further down on my YouTube channel, and I can put the link in the description box so you can get a little bit more guidance. But this is more to do with actually doing the workout and doing the exercises. Now we're going to lift those feet up to hip height, and they should be in line with your bottom there. Make sure you continue to scoop in a little bit here and lifting that knee. Good. Keep this shoulder away from the ear. Good. And you can be down, relaxing there onto the head a little bit more. Good work. Got about 10 more on this side. 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. So we're going to come onto the other side. Good work. Coming down. I'm going to take you through those positions again. So just with the head props up here, or just relaxed down onto the arm as a pillow. We tuck that bottom hip back and let the top one roll forwards a little bit. Tuck the bottom under, scooping in through here. The feet in line with the bum. The knee a little bit further away, a little gap under the waist here, and then lifting that knee. Good stuff. Relax that top shoulder, draw the shoulder blade down. Good. So again, we should just be feeling it here, not in the thigh, not in the lower leg, not in the inner thigh, which is quite common if you're struggling to work these muscles here. They stabilize the pelvis. And you'll notice that I'm going at a reasonable speed here. I believe in doing these exercises about the speed that you would walk. So if you walk a little bit slower, then do the exercises a little bit slower. And you may need to do a little bit more of a build-up and have a little break in between and do a few more. I'm doing quite high numbers here because, like I say, the high numbers are what the muscles respond to. Now bring those feet up to hip height and then lifting up here. Good work. Scooping in through the tummy. 5. So we're not rocking that top hip back with the feet up in the air. It actually stops you rocking the top hip back a little bit. So that should be helping you there just a bit. Good. Keeping those shoulders strong. Keeping the abdominals working. Good. And 3, 2, 1. So when those muscles have been worked, it's always nice to do a little bit of a stretch off by crossing the legs and just angling the body forwards a little bit just for a little stretch there. Good work. Okay, so on the back, we're going to do a couple more abdominal exercises that are a little progression from the workout that we did in workout 1. So feet hip width apart, tucking through, opening out through the chest. Sink those ribs down. Keep the little arch in the back. Now we're just going to bring the right leg up to what we call tabletop there. We're going to draw those ribs down, scoop in through the tummy, and then pick up the other leg. Now I want you to keep your hands on your lower tummy here. We're going to go down with the right and then down with the left. We're going to repeat right up. Feel whether the tummy pushes out when you pick up that second leg. If it does, scoop it in and think about your pelvic floor. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Thinking about that little butterfly underneath the lower back that you don't want to squash or fly away. Keeping that chin tucked, keeping the chest open. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Fantastic. Then we're going to swap legs. These are a little bit more difficult, so just adjust yourself a little bit there. Keep those ribs down, keep that little arch, tighten the pelvic floor, and then keep going. I need to remind myself each time of those positions just before I start each exercise. So it's not unusual to just keep needing to have a little adjustment each time you go. So left up, left down, right down. Fantastic. Drawing those ribs down, scooping in the tummy. Keep breathing. Just keep that breathing relaxed into those lower outer lungs. Good work. Last one. Amazing. So just continuing on with that, I would like you to put your hands behind your head. And what we're going to do is like a Pilates Crunch or abdo prep. So you are drawing the ribs down, but you're also drawing down a little bit at the back through the shoulder blades. We're keeping that arch, we're not flattening the back, we're keeping that little arch, keeping the pelvic floor tight. And we're just going to do 10 of these crunches. Keep the chin tucked. Lead with the ribs, keep the elbows wide. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, without this bulging out. 10. Fantastic. So, for the last exercise, we're going to come onto our fronts. So however you want to get there, maybe hands and knees is good, and then lower yourself down. Okay, and we're just going to have the arms down by the sides. Tuck your chin, have your forehead hovered on the mat. Now all we're going to do is lift up the shoulders, broaden the chest at the front, tuck the bottom under, scoop in the tummy, lift up the hands, hands down, shoulders down, and then go again. Hands, shoulders, hands, hands, shoulders, shoulders, hands, hands, shoulders. I would like your feet firmly still planted on the floor. Good. I'm just going to protect my watch a little on the floor. Good. Then I would like you to hover the chin, hover the head. So we're going to lift up, but keep this chin tucked under. Keep the neck lengthened and the chin tucked under. So we're going to go again. Shoulders, hands. This strengthens the neck a little bit as well and helps with the neck posture. Keep that bottom squeezed a little and tucked under, using those abdominal muscles a little bit. Good work. Just 2 more. Fantastic. All right. So there you go. There's your second in the series of the beginners Pilates workouts. So if you would like to follow my channel, please click the subscribe button. If you liked the workouts, give me a quick like and a comment in the comment box. And that will really help me to build my channel and to create more content.